how to solve the surface area for a triangular prism. First, you need to look carefully at the triangular prism. Notice where the altitude is. Since it's a slotted line, it is not a real edge to a wall. It's only an imaginary line so we can measure the distance for the height of the triangle. Notice that the right angle is on the base, and I've positioned the prism so that the base is along the horizon. That will help you not mix up the base with the length or the slope. So first of all, we use the correct formula. That is 2 triangles, which is 2BA over 2, plus the floor. Remember, the floor will always be length times base, plus, looking at this, we see 2 slopes. So since the altitude is not on a wall, that will be the length times the slope, plus the length times the slope. Since you were only told one slope value, you can assume that the 2 slopes are the same. With the formula done, now we replace all the letters for their values. So the base is 4 times the altitude of 5. That's over 2 because those are triangular areas. Plus the length, which is 7. Remember, the length is the line that separates the 2 triangles and tells us how far apart they are. So the length times the base of 4 plus the length times the slope. So again, we use the 7. This time we use the slope value, which is 8, plus the same wall that we can't see on the other side of the solid that looks like a tent, which be the length 7 times the slope 8. Next step, we figure out what those areas simplify to. So we do the multiplying first. 4 times 5 is 20. There's no need to work with the 2's, but if you do, you're going to come out with the same answer. 4 times 5 is 20. If we split it in half, that's 10. But because there's 2 triangles, we multiply that 10 times 2, which is back to the 20. So as we've said in class, we could just cancel those 2's. That's plus 7 times 4, which is 28. Plus 7 times 8, which is 56. And that's plus 7 times 8 again, another 56. Adding them up, we get a 0 at the end, which is 160. Don't forget to say what the units are. The solid is measured in centimeters, so the surface area is centimeters squared. And that's how you find that type of triangular prism when the altitude is in the middle of the triangle and the slopes are the same size. You use LS plus LS for the walls.